Stay tuned because Good Sports is coming up next.
Good Sports was recorded live on Saturday, July 18th.
Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. I am Steve Fish. I'm the publisher of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Today we're here at Arris Pizza, where right now you can save 20% on one menu item at Arris Pizza in Lenexa when you mention KC Sports and Fitness or Good Sports, and get their lunch buffet for just $5.99, which is absolutely great. Arris is locally owned, and it's located at 12812 West 87th Street Parkway in Lenexa. That's about a block east of Flum on the north side of 87th Street. Call Arris at 913-438-5555 or find them on Facebook at Arris Pizza KC. Now, before we get started with the show, I want to tell everyone that our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness is available free at over 700 locations in KC. And with this month's issue, KC Sports continues to celebrate our 18th straight year as the Sports Illustrated of Kansas City. Now, in our hockey report presented by the Kansas City Ice Center, we write about the summer hockey camps at KCIC and discuss how hockey is a sport and the skill level of KC hockey players are growing because of the development programs in place at the Kansas City Ice Center. In our KC baseball report presented by the Surplus Exchange, we discuss how pitchers Danny Duffy and Orlando Ventura need to step it up if the Royals are going to go deep into the playoffs and get back to the World Series. Now, you can visit our new and improved website, kcsportspaper.com, to find a link to a list of locations where you can find Kansas City Sports and Fitness, and you can actually check out a PDF of our entire issue on our website as well. And I also want to mention that you can now get a free subscription to the digital version of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine, and all you have to do is go to that new and improved website, kcsportspaper.com, and sign up where it says Join Our Fan Club. Then watch your email for the next issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness. And now joining us here at Arris is Dr. Vernon Rowe, and Dr. Rowe is currently a professor of neurology. He's a certified neurology and sleep medicine. He's certified in those areas and also in a couple other areas that I can't pronounce that maybe he can help me with. He founded the Rowe Neurology Institute, which is located at 8550 Marshall Drive in Lenexa. And they also have an office at 5500 North Oak Traffic Way in the Northland. He joins us here at Arris, and thanks for coming out and joining us today, Dr. Rowe. I appreciate it very much.
Great to be with you, Steve.
Thanks.
It's really great.
So first off, let's start off. What is neurology? We know podiatry. That makes sense to us. We know it's our feet. Ear, nose, and throat is very logical. But what is neurology?
Neurology, Steve, is a subspecialty of internal medicine that specializes in the diagnosis of problems with central nervous system as well as the peripheral nervous system. So we spend all of our time in training, learning how to diagnose problems. Okay. As opposed to surgeons who spend most of their time in training, learning how to do operations.
Right. Okay. Now, RNI, which is Rowe Neurology Institute, you're the only independent neurology institute. What does that mean?
It's really important for us, Steve. We've been basically we've been able to maintain our independence from hospital systems, because when you work for a hospital system, any hospital system, then you're locked into referring patients if they do need surgery or evaluating patients in that one particular hospital system. Right. So it's extremely important for physicians to be independent for as long as they can.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And what makes your place, besides that care and all that, is what are some of the things that make your place different than other places that you might go for assistance?
Well, we have pretty much everything you need for a neurologic evaluation all under one roof.
Interesting.
We do our own imaging. We do our own physical therapy. We have our own nationally accredited sleep disorders center. We do our own neurophysiology and seizure assessment. So we pretty much do it all in one setting under one roof. So we see patients from all over the region and from Kansas City and states around.
Yeah. So what are some of the areas, for the people that are watching or listening to this show, what are some of the areas where you can help somebody? You've got like 4 different main areas where you divide things up.
Right.
What are some of those?
Exactly. probably the most important one is headache. We see patients with headache that are refractory to therapy from all over this region. We have a multiple sclerosis center where we're able to combine evaluation and treatment in a very comprehensive way. We do a lot of research in multiple sclerosis, new agents, new therapies for MS. We have a sleep disorder center where we have shown the importance of sleep in quality of life for patients with headache and multiple sclerosis and neck and back pain. And then we have a memory loss center. And we see patients with all different kinds of problems in neurology, but those are the areas, including neck and back pain,
Right.
That we emphasize.
Right. Now, do you need a referral to come see you
No,
from a doctor? That's a part of that independence? Is that?
Absolutely not. You don't have to have a referral from your primary.
Awesome. That's
We involve everyone, though. We like to communicate with referring physicians when they do refer, but we try to keep everyone in the loop that you want to have in the loop.
For sure. Well, let's talk about one of those issues that you deal with, sleep. Why is sleep so important? I mean, we got to do it a third of the day, every day. Why is it that important?
Well, it's critical because not only do we feel better if we sleep. For a long time we didn't know that, but during rapid eye movement sleep is when our brain repairs itself and makes itself ready for the next day to take on new challenges. That's when all the little connections that don't really need to be there can be pruned. That's when we get our brains ready for the next day. So sleep is absolutely critical, and all stages of sleep are critical to actually prepare our brains, to keep our brains healthy and get them ready for the next day.
Right. So what are some of the risks, if you don't sleep well? There are issues that an individual is going to have if they don't sleep well on a consistent basis. And we're not talking about, that one time when you're up pretty late on a Saturday night. We're talking about a consistency.
We're talking about consistency here. And the most critical thing that we would see would be somebody who might be sleepy because they have problems with their breathing at night, even though they might be slender. Or they have to sleep on their side, or they snore, or they have neck and back pain. Automobile accidents are critical thing. We always say to people, we can fix you if you're alive. We cannot fix you if you're dead.
Yeah, yeah, I know that's funny, but true.
It's the truth.
Yeah,
but other things like now we know that sleep disordered breathing does things like cause strokes.
Sure,
causes heart disease and heart attacks. It causes cardiac arrhythmias. It causes you not to be up to your potential self during the day.
Right.
Mind to wander, all kinds of things like that.
Yeah. So what's the treatment for sleep issues? I mean, I know you have to diagnose what that issue is first.
Exactly right.
How do you do that? And then what's the treatment that you generally go through?
Well, the important...
It varies, I'm sure.
It varies with person to person, but the critical things are a sleep history and talking to a person and an examination. Then sometimes we do what's called a polysomnogram. After an evaluation, we do a polysomnogram where you put electrodes on a person's head to be able to stage his sleep, to know which stage you're at. And then we look at a person's breathing, at their cardiac rhythm, and a whole host of other things, electrodes all over the body. And we look at a video of that person sleeping, which is absolutely critical to correlate all this to be able to come up with a real diagnosis to be able to help a person.
For sure. So that's the sleep study that we hear about.
There's a sleep study that you hear about.
Well, we're talking with Dr. Vernon Rowe from the Rowe Neurology Institute, and their website is neurokc.com. Let's talk about athletes. Performance. I mean, we as individuals, and we've only got about a couple minutes here, but we as individuals, you talked about how sleep can help with performance, but with this being a sports show.
That's right.
Let's talk to the athletes out there,
Okay.
and let them know why they need to spend time, especially if you're a kid, in bed and getting ready when you have a game the next day.
Absolutely. It's been shown scientifically that athletes perform better when they get a good night's sleep and they get enough sleep. We talked before about the Stanford sleep study that showed if you just spend more time in bed, you actually improve your quickness, improve your free throw percentage, improve everything about a basketball game. We know that from the East Coast, West Coast dichotomy and the results of Monday Night Football. That when East Coast versus West Coast looked at each other, it's very important the circadian performance of and where they fit on the circadian, which is a sleep issue, obviously.
Yeah.
So
the West Coast teams, from what I remember in reading that, do better against the East Coast
Absolutely.
teams because it's still the afternoon for
when
them.
they play on the East Coast.
Right, when they play on the East Coast.
When they both play on the West Coast, then they do about the same. and they know this.
And that's interesting,
Trainers know that.
Yeah, and I know that was something when the Royals were playing in the World Series. That
Absolutely.
was important because they had to travel to San Francisco, and I think there was a time, I think you say this in one of your articles and that's on your website, that they took some time and spent a little extra time in bed rather than going out and practicing.
Much better. It'll give you 10%. According to the Stanford article, it gives you 10%. That's a lot.
Yeah. So if I stay in bed all day, can I become a really good basketball player? I
wish.
Come on, Doc.
I wish.
Come on, Doc. It hurts right here. What should I do?
No.
Well, we're really about out of time, but I want to tell you a little bit more about Dr. Rowe. Besides having a great place where he can assist a lot of people, he's a pilot. He's an accomplished bluegrass musician and a songwriter, and he's a published poet. So you're talking to a Renaissance kind of guy. Sorry, I didn't want to embarrass you there, but I want you to know.
I'll do the best I can. That's all I can
when
say.
you come to see Dr. Rowe, you're seeing the bedside manner is there, and he can. You play banjo, is that right? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, an electrified ukulele sometimes.
Oh, really? Awesome. Well, you come do the Patch Adams thing, come in and
right.
Well, let me give out the information. It's Rowe Neurology Institute at 8550 Marshall Drive in Lenexa, 5500 North Oak Traffic Way in the Northland, neurokc.com, and the phone number is 913-894-1500. You guys are also on Google Plus. And there's a lot of videos on the website. There's a survey that you can take if you have sleep issues that really, you're going to know that you have a problem just from taking that survey. So it is terrific. We're going to have Dr. Rowe back on in the future to talk a little bit more about some of the other issues that you see, like headaches, stuff like that. But right now we're going to take a quick break. You're watching or listening to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, coming to you from Arris Pizza, located about a block east of Flum off of 87th Street Parkway. I'm Steve Fish. We'll be right back.
Come on out to the Kansas City Ice Center and skate on the outdoor pavilion or the indoor ice rink. And sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes at the Kansas City Ice Center. The KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information on public skating times, to register for classes, or schedule an upcoming party or group event, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033. That's 913-441-3033.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
These days, we're all so busy and many of us ignore our health and let stress turn into chronic pain. Dr. Lynn McIntosh of Kansas City Chiropractic can provide you with the proper care to relieve pain and stress, improve your health, and get more out of life. And right now, new patients can get their initial consultation free. Mention KC Sports when you make your first appointment. For more information on Dr. McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic, call 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. Experience a touch of the Ozarks at Winterstone Golf Course in Independence and sign up now for Winterstone's major series tournaments and visit winterstonegolf.com for daily specials and great offers. For tee times, go to winterstonegolf.com or call 816-257-5755. People today use hundreds of sources to find local information online. Have you Googled yourself lately? Bad online comments can irreparably damage you and your business. For a free online strategy review, contact Market Leverage at 816-600-0564. That's 816-600-0564. With your coupon at KC Sports Magazine, 2 golfers can play with cart for just $56 at Heritage Park or Tomahawk Hills golf courses in Johnson County. For tee times, visit heritageparkgc.com or call 913-829-4653 or tomahawkhillsgc.com or call 913-631-8000 and take advantage of the 2 for $56 special offer in KC Sports Magazine. Change your golf game at Core Strategies Physical Therapy, Sports Performance, and Medical Fitness Center in Overland Park and save 18% when you mention Good Sports or KC Sports Magazine. For more details, visit coreptkc.com or call 913-322-4000 and change your golf game this season. Eagles Landing Golf Course is the place to play golf in the Southland and get golf ready at Eagles Landing. Sign up for 5 group lessons for $99. Follow Eagles Landing on Twitter and like them on Facebook to find out about daily specials. For more details on tournaments or memberships or to set up a tee time, visit eagleslandinggolfcourse.com or call 816-318-0004.
Welcome back to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, the show that complements Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Today we're here at Arris Pizza, where right now you can save 20% on one menu item at Arris Pizza in Lenexa when you mention KC Sports and Fitness or Good Sports, or get their lunch buffet for just $5.99, which is really great. Arris is locally owned, and it's located at 12812 West 87th Street Parkway in Lenexa, and that's about a block east of Flum off the north side of 87th Street. You can call Arris at 913-438-5555 or find them on Facebook at Arris Pizza KC. Now, in our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness, check out our Youth Soccer Report presented by Market Leverage. This month we feature a story on the Heartland Soccer Referee Development Academy. And find out how you can register to win a Chiefs NFL flag by signing up for our fan club on our website, kcsportspaper.com, by liking our Facebook page, which is Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine, and by following us on Twitter at KC Sports Mag. Now, you can pick up your copy of Kansas City Sports and Fitness at over 700 locations, including Core Strategies Physical Therapy here at Arris Pizza in Lenexa, and most golf courses in KC, and of course you'll always find it at the Kansas City Ice Center. Now, coming up on July 25th, we will be out at Winterstone Golf Course in Independence, and on August 6th, we'll be out at Battle Camp, and we'll talk with Stanley Cup winner Sean Podine out at the KC Ice Center, and of course they're located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. Now, if you have a business and you're interested in having us come out to do our show at your business location, call Good Sports at 913-764-2050. And now you can view Good Sports on YouTube. All you have to do is search for the Good Sports KC channel. Now, joining us at Arris today is Danielle Debbrecht, who is a physical therapist and one of the owners of Core Strategies Physical Therapy, Sports Performance, and Medical Fitness. They're located just east of 69 Highway on 103rd Street. You will find an article by Danielle or one of her staff members in each month's issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine, and of course those are also online. And we're going to discuss some of those topics today. First off, welcome back to the show. You were out here when we were out here last time.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Arris. Give us a rundown of the services that you provide at Core.
Well, at Core, we do a couple of different things. We do physical therapy, and we specialize really in orthopedics. So back pain, neck pain, shoulders, hips, knees, anything like that, whether it's non-surgical or surgical. So that's our physical therapy division. And then we have sport performance, primarily specializing in golf and running athletes. But really, those are both rotation sports, and many sports boil down to rotation. So we deal with a lot of athletes. And then we also do medical fitness. And so that's really geared for people that may be transitioning from the physical therapy model, and they're not quite ready. They don't know where to go next as far as their fitness, so we help take them to the next level.
Gotcha. Now, you've got an ad in our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness. I want to make sure we mention this, that offers our readers 18% off on your golf performance program. How can someone take advantage of this?
Yeah, so they just can give us a call at the office, which is 913-322-4000. And we'll get them set up for an evaluation and go from there and specialize a program for them.
Give us your website, too, while you're giving out the phone number.
It's at coreptkc.com.
Okay, so in our current issue, the August issue, one of your physical therapists, Scott Moreland, he wrote about single sports athletes, and that is a hot topic right now. When I was growing up, of course, we played all different sports in all different seasons, and these days there's so much pressure on kids to specialize in sports. Both by their parents and the coaches and things like that. And that's not necessarily good, is it?
No, it's not. Especially not for motor development. You know, when I grew up, we played a variety of sports, and every time you're playing a sport, you get to develop different movement patterns. So, you know, whether you're running the bases or whether you're playing soccer or whether you're just in general creative playing, climbing the fence in the backyard, all of those things develop different movement skills and different muscles. And so what we're seeing now is kids starting to get overuse injuries much, much sooner than generations past, just simply because they've specialized more in one sport, and tissues are starting to break down faster. They don't get an off season anymore. And so that's been quite a challenge.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. It puts them at a higher risk. Playing multiple sports, what does it do for you? What are the benefits of the play, even if it's just play, like you said, or a break from your sport?
Yeah, well, there's lots of different benefits. Number one, you use different movement patterns and different movement skills, develop different muscles in different sports. So that's the primary emphasis from a physical therapy perspective, that we want kids to have a variety of activities so that they're not overusing tissues and predisposing themselves to injuries. The second thing is just the mental aspect of the game, getting a break from one and experiencing others, and avoiding burnout that can sometimes happen when kids specialize too soon. And so the variety is both good from both a mental and a physical standpoint.
Yeah, I always felt my kids weren't going to go on and play at the college level, so I always wanted them to love the sport so that when they were adults, they'd go pay somebody to play that sport, and that was all I was concerned about. Now, but if you're at that level where mom and dad think that the kid has a chance, the coaches are talking to them and saying this kid has a chance to get a college scholarship. That's where a lot of that pressure comes. What's the age when specialization might be okay? Is there an age?
Well, it does kind of depend on the athletes. We're seeing, kids, in their late teens really starting to specialize, and that's okay. If they found their sport and they found their passion, we don't have a problem with that. But we do want to make sure that, especially in those early years, as kids are developing, that they get to experience a variety of movement, because those are really the tools that you take with you in every sport. And so we really encourage people to try a lot of different things up front.
Does this specialization, if they're injuring themselves, or does it affect you when you get to be an adult? Is it something where you're going to be stronger in one place, and that might affect how you walk or how you do your job?
Absolutely. One of the biggest things that's a concern for musculoskeletal specialists like myself and my team, a lot of people that are suffering with pain today have recurring injuries that have happened year after year after year. And a lot of these can be traced back to some of those early injuries that they experienced in sport. And so it just sets people up for kind of a cascade of events that they can deal with the rest of their lives. And, in the technology age, we're generally more sedentary than generations past. And so we need to stay active. And unfortunately, pain can be a huge barrier for keeping people active over many generations and decades of their life. So we really want to, salvage, these joints and muscles and tendons for kids now, so that they can lead happy, healthy lives for for throughout their whole life.
Absolutely. No, but that puts you out of business, kind of.
Well, that's all right.
I mean, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We'll just deal with performance then.
Yeah, or just not physical therapy, but the fitness side, and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
We're talking with Danielle Debbrecht from Core Strategies Physical Therapy. What is your phone number again?
We are at 913-322-4000.
And it's coreptkc.com.
Correct.
Now, next month, Scott wrote another article that you just sent me yesterday.
Yeah.
You want to give us a preview about what it's about? You want some help with that?
Yeah, no.
It's about running.
Yeah. It's all about running. So we're kind of giving some general tips that runners, whether you're just a recreational runner that likes to go out for a run, or whether you run in your sport, we're just giving people ideas and tips to help them, work smarter, not harder, and hopefully prevent some injuries.
Right, and he discusses 3 different things that can be done to assist them. I'm not going to share those. You're going to have to go online in a couple of weeks or pick up a copy of KC Sports and Fitness. But the key thing that he says is if you're feeling pain, you're not doing something right.
Exactly.
So
there's this misnomer across all sport performance and exercise that no pain, no gain always applies. And I think pain is more mental toughness and fortitude more so than actual physiological pain. So knowing the difference is crucial to staying active for a long time.
Right. Well, Danielle and Jen, her partner, will be back with us next month. We want to show off Core Strategies at some point as well. But right now, that'll do it for our show. My thanks to Arris Pizza at 87th, just east of Flum, for hosting the show today. To Dr. Vernon Rowe from the Rowe Neurology Institute and Danielle Debbrecht from Core Strategies Physical Therapy, Sports Performance, and Medical Fitness. Be sure to join me, Steve Fish, again next week at the same time for Good Sports, Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, and check out some of our other shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. So until next week, be sure to read all about sports, health, and exercise in Kansas City Sports and Fitness magazine. You will find it all over KC, and it's free, so pick it up today.
Eagles Landing Golf Course is the place to play golf in the Southland and get golf ready at Eagles Landing. Sign up for 5 group lessons for $99. Follow Eagles Landing on Twitter and like them on Facebook to find out about daily specials. For more details on tournaments or memberships or to set up a tee time, visit eagleslandinggolfcourse.com or call 816-318-0004. Bring basketball fever to your own backyard or your driveway with your very own game court from Sport Court of Kansas City. For more details, call Sport Court at 913-963-7529 or visit sportcourtkc.com. Golf MD is now carrying custom Callaway and Mizuno. Visit Golf MD for club repairs, swing analysis, and custom clubs and fittings with the TrackMan Launch Monitor. Call Golf MD at 913-663-5050. Visit them at Strangline and College or go online to golf-md.com. Get 17 months of golf for the price of 12 with the Overland Park Golf Patrons Card. Stop by St. Andrews at 135th and Neiman or Sykes Lady at 127th and Quivira and find out how you can save over $200 a year with the Patron Card. The Patron Card offers discounts on green fees, range balls, pro shop merchandise, and more. For more information, visit St. Andrews or Sykes Lady Golf Courses or go online to golfop.com. Save 20% on one menu item at Arris Pizza and Lenexa with your coupon from KC Sports and Fitness, or get their lunch buffet for just $5.99. Arris is located at 12812 West 87th Street Parkway in Lenexa. That's about a block east of Flum on the north side of 87th Street. Call Arris at 913-438-5555 or find them on Facebook at Arris Pizza KC. Interact with our new website. Visit kcsportspaper.com and you'll find more content. More photos, more videos, plus episodes of the Good Sports TV show, reader discussions, past articles and issues, contests, and more. And get a free digital subscription to KC Sports each month when you become a member of our kcsportspaper.com fan club. Sign up now at kcsportspaper.com. That's kcsportspaper.com. Come on out to the Kansas City Ice Center and skate on the outdoor pavilion or the indoor ice rink. And sign up now for Learn to Skate and learn to play hockey classes at the Kansas City Ice Center. The KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information on public skating times, to register for classes, or schedule an upcoming party or group event, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033. That's 913-441-3033.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
Get a free subscription to the digital version of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Just sign up on our new and improved website, kcsportspaper.com. Now you can view our shows and past shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel.